You are listening and watching to a very special podcast. This is Phenomenon Serendipity with a special from me, Catherine Donovan. Okay, that sounded really bad. Oh my god, did I just seriously talk like one of those people on the radio? Like, you are listening to Way FM, or you are listening to WW whatever. Okay. So, today I'm going to be talking to you guys about Phenomenon Serendipity's greatest weapon, and it's known as MPD. Now, it's not an actual action weapon, it's an actual weapon that's used for mentality. And if you want to know the meaning of mentality, I mean mental, emotional, not physical, not spiritual, not, well, kind of spiritual, but I'm getting ahead of myself. So you people must be wondering, and maybe I might have mentioned this before, but what is an MPD? An MPD is like a touch screen device where you get to see your own memories being played on there. There are good memories, bad memories, and some traumatizing memories, memories that are painful to watch, memories that are wonderful to enjoy over and over again. And sometimes people use memories, like sometimes they want to look up what a person's life was like, and they kind of go back into that, and the MPD can actually take you there, not like teleport you there. No, it's just like it plays the memories and you watch it and you see it like come before you, and you see what the life was like for these people long, long ago. Like, for example, if you really want to know what the memories of maybe Alexander the Great or Abraham Lincoln, or maybe if some people really want to get to know some painful memories that people will never forget, like the 9/11 or perhaps the Holocaust, just because, well, some people don't really know what that is, and they just need to know because sometimes maybe they can understand why there's so much hatred, or why is there so much terror and pain going on in the world. How come we just can't change the past? Because sometimes tragedies happen, and like, even though you wish you could have gone back and maybe change it, but you can't. But then again, you got to move forward, because no matter how things can get painful, people really need to appreciate what it means to be alive. And thank you, Yato, for saying that in the anime Noragami, because it is so true. Anyway, the reason why I came up with the MPD is because I remember from The Ring where there was that tape that portrayals um, of Samara Morgan's memories on the tape and on the TV screen, but I didn't came up with the whole 7 days, so part of it came from The Ring. And also, like, sometimes I wish there was like some sort of device that can help people with amnesia to remember, because there's some people out there with amnesia, and sometimes they really can't remember anything. And like in the movies, like some people wake up and they have amnesia and they don't remember things, and they need to go back and find out what the heck happened. Some people that don't have amnesia and have split personality and have no idea, sometimes I always wonder, like, what would happen if I had a device for them to show that of things that they forgot, or some things they don't remember, and they'll look at it and be like, wait, did that really happen to me? Did I really do that? Or sometimes, like, the same thing with the split personality. Like, was that really me, but as a different person? Did I really do that, but as somebody else? Sometimes just to help them. Not like trying to humiliate them, no, but just try to like help them and be like, listen, even though you did some wrong things, you can still do good. You don't have to like do horrible things. Because, yeah, humans can be savages, but there are some good people out there that aren't really savages. There's really nicer people. And also sometimes, like, maybe it can help kids to find out what they were like as babies, because, as humans, when we're brought into the world, sometimes we don't remember what we did as a baby or as a toddler at the time. But as we get older, we start to acknowledge ourselves, and we look around and we just see things. And we're like, oh, I am me, and you are just you. So we're just people living in our everyday life. So that's why I came up with MPD. I know this is really complicated for you guys to get, but yeah, just to help people understand. Sometimes good people use it to look back at the memories, sometimes laugh and be like, wow, I can't believe we did this. It was pretty crazy, but it was actually really fun. And good memories, like the day you went camping, or the time you were with your family on this nice water park, or anything else. But sometimes the MPD can fall into the wrong hands. And what that does is, some people that fall into the wrong hands are the bad people. And they play back your bad memories. Bad memories that traumatize you, that painfully scarred you, and you have to sometimes live with that for the rest of your life. Like, for example, if you're playing back the memory of a domestic violent memory that some women just wish they could forget. Or sometimes a child who is grown up, but they look back at the memory of when they were abused as a kid, and it's really painful to just watch all that. So yeah. And sometimes like sometimes like it can get really painful in life. The other inspiration for me to create the MPD was Trace Memory. And I played that game and I finally beat it, and oh man, it was really intense, but it was like really awesome. And and I found out in the game, the device called Trace, like they're trying to help people who are war veterans or people with post-traumatic stress disorder in order to ease the pain. When I saw that, I'm like, wow, that's really interesting. I never knew they could use a device like that, but sometimes, yeah. So there are like three many inspirations. Like, the first would have to come from The Ring with the tape of Samara. The second would be Trace from Trace Memory. And if you guys ever play that game, you know what I'm talking about. And also of how people can use it for pleasure or sometimes for torture. Um, and also for people with amnesia or sometimes split personality disorders, just to help them out to understand what actions they cause. Because some people with with amnesia and split personality disorder, they don't actually remember things, and sometimes maybe they just need a little bit of help. Maybe they're aware of it, of their split personalities, but some don't. Like, for instance, Sybil. You guys remember Sybil, that movie that was based off the book? Well, it was actually based off an actual person with that kind of disorder. And I guess you guys might have heard of her. Maybe somebody taught you in history class or in literature. But yeah, like Sybil had like, what was it, 16 personalities? I thought that was really crazy, but in the book it had more than just 16. Because the reason why she had these split personalities was because her mother sexually abused her, and she shattered her mind so much that Sybil had a lot of split personalities. And I guess like when somebody has a lot of those split personalities, maybe they just need a little bit more help and understanding, and maybe get some help by letting go of the past, even though that's not that easy. But that's what I think, because I always want to help solve people's problems. But anyway, that's why I created the whole process of MPD. It's a blessing, but it's also a curse if it falls into the wrong hands. So I just wanted you guys to know that. So yeah, thank you for listening and watching to my yammering. But anyways, I really hope you guys like it. So I'll see you next time. I'm Catherine Donovan. Catch you later. Bye bye.